CAFRA's call joins those of the opposition and the civil society network. They stem from the judgment in the Tuxedo Villas affair that found the government acted unreasonably in granting tax concessions for the health minister. CAFRA's representative in St. Lucia, Flavia Cherry, says female business owners, particularly small store owners, pay their customs duties and expect government ministers to do the same. She says the minister's action in using concessions to furnish his Bonte property is a slap in the face to all hard-working, tax-paying St. Lucians.
By the judge's decision and what has come out of it, the minister got the concessions wrongfully. And so we think the very last thing any government should do is to gloss over that or try to throw it under the carpet, because you are sending a signal to people who are hardworking and are paying their taxes and are paying their duties when they come into the country that, you know, it's not so bad to try to evade customs duty or to evade taxes.
This week, the Civil Society Network called for fresh elections, demanding the entire cabinet of ministers resign for their role in the Tuxedo Villas affair. Cherry agrees. She says Dr. Mondesir and all who were directly involved in granting the concessions should be fired.
The best thing would be for the Prime Minister to move swiftly to dismiss the Minister of Health for bridging the Customs Incentive Act, and also to have the same action against all those who played a role in that decision. And we think that is the right thing to do.
It is the second time the feminist group has called for the Minister of Health and Gender Affairs to resign. The first came amid allegations the minister had threatened a victim of domestic violence. Cherry says the minister should go, not just because of Tuxedo Villas, but for his numerous transgressions.
How can any government with a conscience keep somebody in that position who is the same individual involved in trying to avert justice for a victim of violence? And on that basis also we had called for his resignation. And I honestly believe that if the minister really cared about the country or even cared about his party, he would not wait for the Prime Minister to ask him to step down, but that he would do the right thing for the country and for his party and step down.
Cherry is not ruling out CAFRA's participation in an opposition protest in September. She says there is power in numbers, and if the health minister does not resign or the Prime Minister fails to fire him, CAFRA will do what is necessary to ensure he is out of office.